my name's Julie and thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be using the monthly page in my classic vertical happy planner to create a health tracker for August. I have to be honest, I've never been a big fan of the monthly page. At one time I did use it to track my Instagram posts. I have a video on that which I'll link on the screen. And in the early days I used to just record birthdays and key events for the month. But on the whole I left this page empty. I've recently come to realise that the reason for this is because it isn't a page on its own, but it's joined onto the divider, and I don't like to spoil the dividers in case I want to move them from one planner to another, which I do quite a lot. So sometimes I actually photocopy these pages and use the photocopied version for my month. But today I'm not particularly bothered about this. It's really pretty, but I don't mind creating on the back of it. It's a planner page from the Archetypes Classic Happy Planner, but I'm trying to use all the things, so I'm going to use this today. This year I've developed something called plantarfasciitis, which is a problem with my foot, and also Achilles tendonitis. So I've had a few problems walking, and I've been given some exercises to do, and I really feel it's important for me to monitor not only my exercises but my pain levels and how I'm getting on through the month to see if there's any improvement. So I'm going to be using the Squad Girls today. I've got the Squad Girls book and the Accessory book because I hardly ever use the Fitness Girls, but this is a perfect opportunity to do so. I've also got the Boss Babe because it's got some habit trackers inside that I thought I might add. I'm hoping that this video films all right. You may have noticed that you didn't get a plan with me this week for my weekly plan, which was my spread for National Planner Day. That was because I've got a new camera and I really should have tested it out before I filmed, but I didn't. And when I got to the end of the video, I found there was a bit of a problem, which was a shame because it was a really lovely spread. But if I remember, I will try to show you that at the end of the video, or you can check on my Instagram. I did get a message from Happy Planner after I posted it asking if they could share it. So I don't know if that's happened yet, but that was quite exciting. This should be a quick plan with me today because all I'm really going to decorate is the sidebar and the empty boxes because I plan to be filling in the actual days. First thing to do is decide what size of Squad Girls I want. In the Accessory book we have this page. And in the value pack, we have much larger ones, but I think those are far too big. And another set, I don't know if these are the same size. I think they are. So either of those will do. I'll start with this bottom corner and put a few of the girls limbering up down here. One more down here. Then we'll put this one running. I think she will just fit in this Sunday box. Then, as I said, I'm going to have a couple of habit trackers at the side. There's one. Then we'll put another girl in between. And another tracker. Have we got room for these girls? Might need to just move that tracker up a little bit. Should have stuck the girls on first. There we go. And I remembered in the Squad Goals book, they have these really pretty flowers. And I just think it needs something extra at the top. I could put some washi on, but I thought I would use these. So just have them going across the top. I usually take the pages off the disc, so I think I better do that. That will make this a little bit easier. One more piece over here on this side. Oh, a sneak peek of my spread. And then I want to have this little pink one first. So I've got it first there and there. And I can add this piece on, and it looks like it was all one. Just going to add a little bit of grass at the bottom where these girls are standing. And some more where this girl is running. And then I think we're done. I just need to fill it in, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So here it is. I decided I would just use abbreviations for how I am in the morning, getting out of bed particularly. Sometimes it's a bit of a struggle getting out of bed with putting weight on the foot, then how I am in the day, and then how it is through the night. I found that this page took me a lot longer than this page, because this page I wrote MDN, and this page I wrote all the M's and then all the D's and then all the N's, and then just added the dots in afterwards. So a little tip for me, if you're writing out something that's very repetitive, that there can be a faster way to do it. And then I've got a habit tracker here for my exercises. I've got I think it's about 8 different exercises to do every day, and this is for my walks or activity for each day, just to make sure that I am walking on it. There's also a tiny little bit of space at the bottom if I want to write anything else. And I've also developed hay fever, so I thought I would also add maybe just a little H or some sort of symbol in the corner on the days that my hay fever is affecting me, just to keep a little track of that. So if you're looking for ideas for using the monthly page, then it really is well suited to tracking fitness or medical conditions, and it can be really useful to look back on. And if, like me, you've got to have a review with the doctor, then rather relying on memory, you've actually got something you can look back on and talk about. I notice here it says Women's Equality Day. I'm assuming that's in America. I don't know whether we have that here in the UK, but I find that quite fitting, seeing as the English women's football team have just won the Euros 2022, which we're all highly delighted about and celebrating over here. But it's quite shocking when you think that when we actually won the World Cup in 1966, apparently women weren't allowed to play football. So how things have changed, and quite right too. I'll just put the pages in my planner and show you what it looks like. And here's the page I was telling you about that unfortunately didn't record. This was my spread for National Planner Day, using the Stick Girls and a few stickers from Miss Maker. Really love this one. I love how this one looks too, and I'm hoping I can be really strict with myself, not only in filling it out, but also in making sure I get my exercises and walks done too. Thanks for joining me today. If you like my content, then I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Have a great week, Take care, happy planning, and see you soon.